Well, today is an exciting day. It's new boot day, and I do like new boots. A while back I did a video on some waterproof boots. I didn't think they were the greatest anyway, because that's what I said when I very first started the video. I was laughing at them in the garden centre, looked at them and then thought, well, do you know what? I'll give them a whirl, give them a go, and let's just say, anyway, they weren't very good. If you've seen the videos, there's a video up there of them testing them, and they just didn't cut the mustard, and my feet still got wet, even on a dry day, because they were sweating, because they were rubber. So since then, I bought some, just from Screwfix, steel toe caps, you know, the normal everyday work boots that I get, but they were slightly narrow. Now I've only had them, I'd say 2 months, something like that, and they squeeze me toes. When I take my boots off, my feet are tired, and I never ever suffer with my feet. I don't have sweaty feet, and I don't have like hard skin or anything like that. My feet are fine, and they always have been, even though I've worn work boots all my life. But when I took these boots off, I started to feel really, my toes were getting hard and hurting, aching. So I've had to replace them, even though there's absolutely nothing wrong with them, as in wear. It's just like they didn't fit right. So I've just bought another pair. I've only had them on minutes and they feel great already. I mean, you know, you can't. I'll show you them now, and they're waterproof. Whether they're waterproof though, that's another question. But it does say that. It's raining now, so we'll see what they're like today. I'll just show you now what they're like. And here are the great boots in question. I'm really happy with them, happy with the colour and everything. And the fit feels great, as I say. It's only minutes. You alright, Frank? You don't care, do you? Hey? You don't care, do you? Hey? So yeah, I'll see how they go today in the rain. But I'm made up with them. I really like them. And all my life, not just for work, but I would, in the past, I mean, when I was younger, in my 20s, I'd have wore something like this just for wearing them with a pair of jeans. I actually like boots. I think, you know, like walking boots and that type of thing. I think they look fabulous. So we'll see what they go like. There's a quick look at the other ones. So they were very, very thin here across the, I don't know what that's called, the toe. I know this is the toe, but this bit here. And they were just tight. And they were from day one, but I needed a pair of boots. There's absolutely nothing wrong with them. There's no wear on them at all. But that's by the by, because it doesn't matter. They are going bye-bye. So yeah, that's them. And these ones, Frank, will you stop? You're just everywhere, aren't you? Hey, it's as if I just put you there. What are you doing over here now? I'm doing a video. These are called Elbert. But I'll tell you how they go. They're great. Just Scythe, just Screwfix's own make, I think. Come keep on. And let's go out into the rain now and face the day. Well, it's definitely raining today, guys, as you can see here, running down the side of the road. It's a horrible day, but we're just 5 minutes away from the job, and we'll just see how the boots get on. I've got my rain gear on. This isn't the greatest, as I say. It's still under test because I've had it on a couple of times in the rain, but it hasn't really been bucketing it down. It's just light rain. It's quite heavy now though. And I don't know, as I say, I work in the rain, but I don't know what the garden's going to be like, but we'll see. Keep you posted. Well, I'm not denying it. It's rather wet today. So I'm just going to trim the edge. It's not the greatest condition, but we've got to get the job done. Okay, it's the boots I'm more interested in. It's the boots I'm more interested in showing you. So, they feel like slippers. They really, really do. And I've been probably, what, 20 minutes or something like that. Cut 3 lawns. These 2 houses and another house across the road. So if I keep looking down thinking my laces are undone because they're so comfortable. They are brilliant. So I'll trim the edge here. I mean, I'll just show you. It might look messy on the video, but it's going to be fine. I'm going to cut the edge, trim the edge now, and then I'll get the big blower, just blow everything, and it'll just be fine. I'll show you when it's done. Oh, and by the way, I'm listening to Popmaster Anyone else listen to Popmaster? I have mentioned it before, but let me know if you listen to it on BBC Radio 2 with Ken Bruce. Let me know in the comments. Okay, well, we're all cleaned up now, and I do think that's better. I'm glad I came. It's still raining now. It's just one of them things, but the thing is, this video is about my boots, not about the gardens, but I'm just showing you them as I'm working away. Made up with them, but we'll see how they get on the rest of the day. So it's still absolutely hammering down. It has been off, but the boots, they're fine. So really comfortable, really happy. But while I'm here at the job, I've just shown you what I'm doing today. It is a boots video, but this Wigelia, it's starting to come back. Definitely starting to come back. In fact, it needs a prune. So that was really skeletal a couple of weeks back. If you haven't seen it, have a look at the video of pruning and taking the variegation out. And then this, you remember when I pruned this back, this fuchsia? I just turn you around, it's absolutely full of flower. So that's doing really well. In fact, all these got pruned. I'm not saying they flowered just because I prune them, but I am really. Okay. Well, here I am back home after the first day, and it's been raining all day, and my feet are bone dry, or they feel dry anyway. Just, yeah, they're okay, they're all right, considering how much rain we've had. So comfortable, unbelievably comfortable. But we'll see how they get on. I mean, it's like the other boot one. You've got to use them for a good while, and we'll see what they're like. But first day, very impressed. See you all later on the next video. Well, it'll be the same video, but later on. I'll do a video in a few more days' time wearing them. Bye for now. Well, how are the boots today? Okay, I'll tell you. Absolutely brilliant. It's not a wet day, so I can't say anything about how dry they are because it hasn't rained, but the sun's out and my feet don't feel sweating or hot or anything, just comfortable. No, they're good. I'm happy with them up to now. See you later on. Well, to be honest, I forgot to do a video when I got home yesterday after wearing the boots in the rain on the ride on. So yeah, they were dry, comfortable, warm, no problems at all. So today is the next morning and I'm just ready to go to work now, and it's raining again, as you can, well, you can't see the rain, but it's raining. And the things I do for you guys for a test, I'm going to go to work today wearing odd shoes. I'm going to wear one of the old boots and one of my waterproof boots, and let's just see what the difference is. I'll just spin you around now and show you. So there you go, guys. I'm going to look an absolute idiot today. What do you mean, what's new? And we'll see. I mean, the rain will probably go off now. Okay, well, it's day 2 of the test for the boots. It's actually raining now, so we'll see how they get on today. Take you with me. Okay, well, it is hammering down. I am not happy, and this wet gear, I will be talking about it in a second or two. I would just like to show you, just in the middle of that. Doesn't look too bad, does it? But it is teeming down, like you see here on the puddle. So yeah, quite happy with that. Speak to it in a second about the clothing. Okay, well, that's it. It's not worth like going on and on and on to test it. I've tested it enough, I think. And my opinion is it's garbage. I mean, absolutely garbage. I don't mind working in the rain. It's not the greatest. I don't love it, but you know, it's got to be done, and I keep saying that. And the other wet stuff that I used to use was Peter Storm. But I mean, there's lots of different categories. I was going to say, I don't mean categories, like different levels of quality probably. So it's no good me saying that this is trespass. It's no good me slating trespass off, saying all trespass is rubbish. It could be good. This particular one, and I'll show you the picture of the label so you know which one it is, if there's a name for it. It's just rubbish. Someone did comment though in the comments that look for something like 50,000, I don't know what it was, M's or whatever it is, but it'll be in the label. I'll show you in a minute. It's just that I'm wearing it. I'll show you the picture of the label, and this is 2,000 whatever it is, and it relates to what there was. But I didn't know there was like when you get a quilt and there's togs on the quilt. Well, we all know that if you want a nice thick quilt, it's 14.5 tog, and etc. And summer ones are less. Well, maybe that's for this. At the end of the day, the reason why I didn't know there was numbers and things is because if you look at a label and it says waterproof, breathable, that's it. It is what it is, or it should be what it says it should be. It's absolutely horrible. The other day it was hammering down, and I got ready, put this on, and I had my fleece on, and then I put this on over, but the rain went off within minutes. But I was trimming and I had the harness on, so I thought, well, I'll just leave it on because the rain could come back on, and I'm all covered, and I've got the harness on, I've got the strimmer on. The rain stayed off, but I'm telling you now, I was soaked, and I mean soaked. I took this off and my fleece off when I finished the job because I was just soaking inside. And when I got in the van, you know, when you sit back on the seat, and it took me breath away because it was that wet, my t-shirt, all under my arms. It was just soaking. I mean, literally soaking, like I had no top on at all, like I didn't have this on, like I didn't have this on. So I'm not happy. This will be going in the bin. And as I sit here now, the rain's on, and I've got a job to do. And like I say, I work in the rain. I keep saying it all the time. But I look and I think, I don't even want to get out. I don't want to get out. I will get out because I've got to get out. But I don't want to get out. And that's not a position I want to be in. I want to be able to go, do you know what? It's raining. I don't care. I'll just put these on. Let's get out there and let's do it. Let's get on with it. Go home, have a shower. Brilliant. I don't feel like that with these. I look at the rain and just think, do you know what? I'm going to be soaked. But the other thing I was going to say is, I had the fleece on, so I was roasting, really roasting, sweating. I think all the water was just perspiration. So today, and if you've noticed, when it rains, it usually gets colder because it's full of clouds and just keeps the sun away. So I put this on next to me t-shirt, and I'm still damp. I'm absolutely damp. All inside here is damp. It's all just damp. It's all, but I'm cold as well. I'm freezing, and I don't want to put that on because I know I'll get too hot. So it's absolutely waste of money. The thing is, it was only about, what did I say? It was about £18, something like that, maybe £20. I think it was like 10, somewhere around the £20 mark. You can pay £200 for a Gore-Tex jacket, so I know the score. But we're still on the lookout now for some wet gear that works. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I'm reluctant to spend. I'll spend money on something that I think if I need it and I want it and it's going to work, and that's great. But with something like the wet proofs, wet gear, I don't want to rip it and things. So it's just, that's in the back of my mind. Because if you rip it, it's not waterproof, is it? The water will get in. That said, this is going to go in the bin the second, and I'll video as well, the second that I get something better. So the hunt is on for some waterproof stuff that's lightweight to use as well, that you just want to throw on. And you know, I don't want a big Gore. What puts me off Gore-Tex is a friend of mine had a North Face jacket with a fleece inside, and for whatever reason it didn't fit them or whatever. They said to me, do you want this? I don't like North Face, so I said, well, I'm not wearing it for out, you know, casual. I'll wear it for work. And I thought, it's Gore-Tex. You can't. Brilliant, brilliant. Anyway, soaked down the seams, soaked into me. It was just, that put me off a little bit. And also, someone mentioned some army stuff. You can't go wrong with the army stuff. I've had the army stuff. I mean, I've done and had, not everything, but I've done most things and had most things. And that's what makes me so skeptical, because it's just, it's hard to find something that works. And even with the comments, and as helpful as you think you're being, or you are trying to be helpful, there's that much variation in what people are swearing. Oh, I wear this and it's great, and I wear that and it's great, and I don't wear, oh, I wouldn't wear it. Same with the mowers. You know, Hater, Honda, Stiga, Mountfield, Weebang, it doesn't matter what you name. Someone will want one, someone will hate one. Someone will say, I won't use that, and I won't use that. You won't win. But the likes of this, it was cheap, it was what I wanted, just nice and light in the van, not taking up much room. And you throw it on when it's raining, but it doesn't work. I'm freezing, I'm wet. And the other thing is, if you leave the leggings on, and I've got to sit back in the van like this to drive to the next job, it just, I don't know what it does. Does it squash the water through the holes or what? But your legs are soaking at the back, and then it makes you irritable and itchy. And where you like that, and look, and people are thinking, you know, has he got fleas or something? And you're going like that, and you're pulling it, and everywhere's itching, damp. It's just horrible. As I'm talking to you now, it's all damp under my arms. It's just, I'm not getting out. So there you have it. The wet gear is shite. I'm going to do a bit. In fact, I was going to end the video there, and that's just end the video and say thanks for watching. But what I'll do is I'll get out and do this job now and get back in and put it on the end of this and just show you how I feel after getting out in this. See you in a sec. Okay, so how was that? This is another thing completely different than all this wet gear. I was going to get a new van. Well, I still want one, to be honest with you, but I'm going to have to do a big talk about it, what I want and why I want it. This is one of the reasons. That's soaking now, but that's just going to go all over the waterproof seat. But you know, anyway, how do I feel? I'm soaked, absolutely soaked. This is, I thought there's probably a name for this top that I've got on. It's like breathable. You know, the sweat. I don't know what it's called. Let me just fix it here, sorry. Sorry. Because I'm going to move the van now. Okay. I'm soaked and I'm not happy. It's definitely going to get thrown away. So, I mean, it was only £20. I can't slate trespass down, as I say, but I'm uncomfortable. I'm really horrible. And the other little thing, the slight thing what's reminded me is I don't wear gloves a lot, as much as I should. I do like wearing gloves, but I've just realised why I don't wear them in a lot is because they stink. These are actually wet now, so they're just going to get left here. I have took them in the house before and put them through the washing machine, but they seem to wreck. In fact, they seem to go worse. I don't know why. But these will dry out. But when you've got the gloves on your hands, even if they're not wet, when you're just working and you're sweating, and then they stink. But when you take your gloves off, your hands stink, and I've got sanitizer there. It still stinks, and it makes like a worse smell, but that's a side issue. But that said, that's another issue as well. It's that with that. Yeah. So I'll leave it now. I mean, I've said what I'm going to say, but I will be wearing these again. You'll probably see me again in them because it's all I've got at the moment. So I'll see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. I'm going home now for a shower and something to eat. So yeah, I'm sorry it's not been a great ending to it, because I'd love to say these are brilliant, get them, buy them, but I definitely wouldn't recommend anything. So if you see me recommending anything along the way, tools or clothes or hats or anything, it's because I think they work. I will not recommend something that I don't like or don't want to use myself. So you can trust me on that one. They're rubbish. Alright, see you on the next video. Well, I've just got home, so it's the sock test. And as you can see, I've had one waterproof boot and one non. This is the non-waterproof, sorry. This is the waterproof boot. or this was where it was, and that's the none. This is damp. It's cold, wet. So they're not waterproof. Now this one is exactly the same. It's cold, it's wet. It's not very nice. So my theory is crap again. Everything is, I mean, it won't squeeze that much water out. No, but it's wet. It's wet. It's not. My foot's wet. Damp. You can hear that sticking to the floor. Listen, it's damp. It's wet. Not good. Not happy with that at all. So there you go. That's the sock test, and they're both damp, both just as bad as each other. So not happy with that. Not happy with that. Hope you don't see the nail varnish on my toes. Yeah, so I'll wear them, obviously. They're really comfortable, but they are not waterproof. So I'm not happy with that. All right. Another sad deduction. But as I say, they were cheap as well. But see you on the next video.